to the house Roethlisberger-built Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game be... The Redhawks will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So UTSA's offense will start this game off with the football. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Now on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense drags him down. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joe.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. third down. He drops to throw. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick strike complete. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Redhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's continued.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Redhawks will call on their punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fighting off the defender. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Jukes his way for more. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Roadrunners will try to pick it up on fourth down. On the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Miami, Ohio, 7. UTSA, 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Redhawks want to move quickly. Going to swing it on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Redhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Will take over. First and 10.
Off play action on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTSA!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Miami, Ohio, 7.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Bounced off his feet. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Redhawks headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Redhawks line up to punt it away.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Good enough for a first down.
They just keep firing. He's got him.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
To the air on second down. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Roadrunners in the hurry up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a grab in the open. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Slithers into space.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Roadrunners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Roadrunners look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. A first down for the offense. He's looking to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Hart. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Here comes the Heat. Scrambling away. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Off-play action. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Roadrunners are on the move. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
20, Miami, Ohio, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Rides to back and leaves it. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. The inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. He wants to throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Redhawks want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Redhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Kick is in the air. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Handoff from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Roadrunners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's not. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Redhawks racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Redhawks will punt this one away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Makes the quick grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Makes one man miss. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
3rd down play from the gun. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got away.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lost to throw again. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Arizona State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Oh, he got loose. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
And the Roadrunners will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a screen.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And the Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Leaves it with the back.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. They'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. From the gun, the running back has it.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get...
Breaks into the open. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Hawks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
He's got the back in the middle. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Buys a little time. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Red Hawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Makes his man miss. He's up to 107 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They go to the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Give to the running back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go
touchdown, Miami! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They want to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Roadrunners are marching down the field.
For the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous plays.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UTSA, 27.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. It's a draw. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sets up the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in.
There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play-action fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Unleashes one. And they're not on the same page there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. And he'll be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for a big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
UTSA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's not. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The Redhawks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Got room at the 35. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, UTSA! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over Arizona State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll try the left side. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Redhawks will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's open on the right. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Redhawks will have it 1st and 10.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Now the play fake. He'll heave it deep. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Redhawks are flying down the field.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the 1st down with the run.
The Redhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to bully their way in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Frederick. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He breaks a tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
UTSA.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
34.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Off and running. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.